Hello everyone, and welcome to some competition racing in Assetto Corsa Competizione. And we're jumping straight in here at Misano in the McLaren. And I decided to do some last to first challenges, as you've not already guessed. But we started a bit further up the grid as we make it 3 wide at the start here, heading towards turn 1 then. The driver on the right just backs out of it, goes back in. The blue one trying to go around the outside. Going to be on the inside for the left, but the black BMW has given it up on the right. So we are golden, and so has the blue McLaren, and already up a fair few positions as we head down into this right-hander. So I decided I'd try out the new setup, basically. If you don't realise or haven't done a competition race in quite a while on Assetto Corsa, they've changed the setup. It used to be every couple of hours and there were longer races in there. But now they're every hour and the race is basically 30 minutes. And there are some setting changes in there which I didn't expect, actually, as you'll see in the second race. We do 2 races here as we nearly go into the back. Oh, my word, the McLaren behind me. It's back at me. What was going on there? As we leave that corner then. But yeah, there's been a few changes there, so I've not tried them in a while, so here we are trying them out. Now, weirdly, there weren't that many people racing today. It was only 2 splits. Maybe people don't like Misano. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan in the world because there's a lot of cutting as we advance to the next lap here, and we've got to run on this BMW as we head through these fast rights. So this is quite a bit of a technical part of the circuit here to get right, especially here. You get lots of oversteer moments here. You can go too deep. You can go too shallow in terms of just braking too much for the corner. It's a hard corner to get right through there, so you do have to be careful. Now, the McLaren in its current setup was the setup I used in the league race, and it's way too oversteery. I definitely figured that one out, as we will change the setup into race 2. But through there we go, and we're looking to get a run there, but not quite got it on Yam here in that BMW GT4, the 4 Series GT3. It's not a GT4, it is a GT3. Oh my word, I can't speak. It's the M4 GT3. There we go. I've got my words out finally. As we come through here, then let's have a look. So if you don't know, by the way, it's my birthday today. For those interested, so we are going to have a birthday bash live stream on Saturday. So if you do want to take part in that, be involved, have some fun racing. I am going to be doing that on the Saturday. Some open lobbies, some daily races, all that good stuff as we get a good run on the BMW M4 Gt3. We get it right this time, heading down towards this left-hander. Another hard corner to get right. This corner, actually, is the one I make most mistakes on, actually, at this circuit. Now, we're not looking to edge the driver out here. I thought I was ahead, and it turned out I was just here. But look how close we were there as we head towards this hairpin then. They're trying to go around the outside, but it's not going to really work here with that 180-degree turn. And through we go. Up into P11 then. Quite a few places to go here as we continue on. And we catch up to the Lamborghini then here, who's looking at the McLaren, who's looking at the Lexus here. So it's all getting a bit tight here. Oh, nearly. Oh, yeah, nearly into the back of me nearly into the back of the pink McLaren. We're getting very tight here as we're going to look on the inside then on the McLaren in towards the braking zone. They brake early. We jump down the inside. We hit that apex beautifully in towards the left part of this first sector then. And we get the job done. Nice and easy. Cut the inside. And just have to lift a little bit there, just due to that understeer. And we continue on then. So we're going to look to chase the Lamborghini. It looks like the M4 Yam trying to go through there on the McLaren. It looks like everyone's trying to go through on that McLaren then in the background as through we go. So a bit of a run here on the Lamborghini. Where are we going to go then? Lamborghini going to stay to the right. I'm just showing my nose, being like, hey Zarbo, I'm here, mate. Oh, where am I going? I'm trying to get past you. But anyway, we continue on and we're getting closer and closer here. Especially under braking. That's where the big impact it. Oh, the big change. Oh, daddy, what? I forgot I did that move. My word, that was tight enough. But are we going to get this done through the right-hander? I was going to mention the big difference I see between sort of my level, which is sort of like not alien level, but quick in Assetto Corsa, if we're honest, versus slower drivers, and it's the braking. You'll see I'm catching so much on the braking, so it's one area where you're maybe struggling in Assetto Corsa. Maybe you're 2-3 seconds slower than some of the faster drivers. Look at your braking only. Your braking seems to be the biggest thing here. That's what I spotted anyway, racing through here, as you saw when I went for that move on the Lamborghini, that hairpin. My word, that was a tight move. Well aware from Zarbo. In towards the left. They get it slightly wrong there. Through we go. And we're not going to have the run. Wrong gear, Tidge. Wrong gear. Why are you not in second gear there? That brief moment you could have had the run. But the Lambo going to keep the position then. In towards the right we go. And it is status quo As we come through here then, what's going to happen? So we're looking to cut a little bit of the inside. Ooh, we're looking on the inside then. Lamborghini goes towards the left. We've left the gap open here. Down the inside. And we cut a lot of that first corner. We're allowed to do it. And we get the job done. Up into the reverse curse. It's the P9 position for the pleb. As we come through there then, let's advance a bit further on what we're going to have here. Oh, we got somebody off here. Who's that? It's Ego. Ego way off there, doing a bit of Ferrari rally crossing. Believe it or not, there are Ferrari rally cars, if you did not know. I've seen one live as well. They sound amazing. But in we go. Lexus trying to go around Ego. That's not going to quite work here. In towards the left we go. They're quite slow through there. Let's have a sneaky look. No, not quite. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close. It's close. A little bit of oversteer from myself. Allows me to get down the inside then. And we're going to get this position, hopefully. Tight again on that inside. So we've done that move quite a few times. Nice little move. Cheeky move, I'd say. And that's us up into P8 with the Ferrari up ahead of Ego struggling. Or my Ego, should we say. They're not yoking, are they? No, we won't start the bad joke. We will not start that as we head towards this corner. So this corner I get wrong a lot. It's a hard corner to get right, to be honest, as we come through there then. And my Ego just up ahead in the price. See, the brake early there. Brake early. And it's it can catch you out sometimes if you're trying to do one of these challenges, last to first, where you're trying to go. And you've got to be so careful because it is your, if you make the mistake here, it's your fault. It's not the driver ahead. They can brake where they want, really. It's just very hard sometimes if it's a different skill level. But let's see what we can do versus Ego. They're having an interesting race so far. Not a cracking one anyway. We're going to shell out all these jokes, that's for sure. Yeah, we're continuing the egg jokes now. Through there we go. We're still not got a real good run on Ego. Through the left-hander then. And we continue on towards the last corner. I'm looking for a run through here. Cut a lot of the inside if we can. And through we go. And no real run at the moment. Although a little bit of slipstream here. Oh, hazard's on. And that tells me that they're going to let me go here. And they do indeed. So that's us up into the cursed one now. It's P6. It's Steve's favourite position. Super GT. If you don't know him, check him out. What a legend he is. As we continue on then in towards this fast sector. And we are catching up to another Bmw M4 Gt3. Not GT4 as it goes a little bit deep there at that hairpin. Oh, we get a bit tight there as we come through the left-hander. And they give it up into P5 then. As we have some complaints from the two leaders who are battling it out. I decided not to check the replay after. Because they complained throughout the rest of the race about their driving. But even so, through the left-hander we go. And we're going to continue on then. We've got McLaren up ahead of Slimanov. I'm assuming it's from the eastern side of the world. As we go down the inside straight away there. What a run that was. Up into P4. My favourite position apparently. It's where I finished the most in all my eSport events. P4. Just off the podium. Every single time bar once. Anyway, so in we go. And we're catching up to Lexus of Bolt here. And what we can do. So through the right-hander we go. Don't race the Lexus too often. Obviously, Joe does in the RCI GT3 League. As we come through there then. Getting a little bit of a run here on the Lexus. Are we going to go for it? We are looking indeed. We're going to go for the dive down the inside. We do indeed. Oh, a little bit deep there from myself. Can we keep it on the track? We do just here. We're going to be side by side with the Lexus then. And towards this right hand, I can't really do much here. We got to brake really early. Really early. And we do get it stopped. Indeed, Lexus looking to do the cutback. Not going to quite work here. And we continue on out of that corner then. Is the Lexus going to get the run all the way up to that sharp hairpin? Because the Lexus is quick in a straight line, remember? It's very quick in a straight line. Continue through there then. It looks a little bit here. Does Bolt. It's not going to quite work. We brake. We cut the inside there. And it looks like this is our place. Up into P3 then. P3 position. Happy days. Not too bad. This podium so far. Can we catch the P2 and P1 driver getting that fight, getting the arguments? Remember, they've had some arguments. No time gain there from track limits. I'd argue, I would disagree with that. I think I did gain a little bit of time there, but thank you, game. Although, look at my fuel. This is where I get a little bit worried. It says 5 laps left and there's 9 minutes. It's a 1:30 lap to 3:69. That would suggest 6 laps. This could be quite tight. I could be doing a bit of a plebby situation here. As we come through here, then we have 0 laps of fuel left. 0.6 litres of fuel in towards the hairpin we go. Can we get to the end then? 0.5 litres as we go through this left-hander. 0.4 litres Oh my word, this is getting tight. 0.3 as we go into the left-hander then. Through we go. We could just roll it to the line now, so we should just survive. 0.2, 0.1. It's 0. And we finished the race in P3. Not too bad of a result there in our first race. We did no practice beforehand either. So jumping straight into Misano. Not too shabby at all. Let's jump to the next race then. This time we have a mandatory pit stop. We have refueling as a mandatory thing we have to do in this race. So initially, man, I was like, oh, do I just pit on lap 1? But then I forgot there's a pit window, so we can't pit on lap 1. Anyway, here we go then. 15 drivers this time. Shout out to Bolton there in the left-hand side, in the Bentley there, the Boatley. Gave me a shout out and a hello in the chat. So, you know, shout out to you as well. Thank you for watching the content, and I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Anyway, into the race then. And we've got Barrier on the right-hand side, not Barrier, as we race in the RCI GT3 League. And we've got Lamborghini on the left here. Are we going to get past the Lamborghini? Not quite. Honda slows up quite a lot there. Oh, we are on the inside now of that driver. We are going to get past the Lamborghini then. Up into P12, P11. We've done not too shabby there at all, really. From P15 to P11. We'll take those every day of the week. I think you have noticed here as well, folks. The racing's been very clean into turn 1. I've got to say, we've had no crashes really at all. As we go on the inside of, who's that? Vastador. Not the Aventador, it's Vastador. We continue on then towards this right hand. Then that Lamborghini braking. Oh, that was close. Now I'm going to try and go on the inside of a Honda. Now the Honda, one of the fastest cars in Assetto Corsa Competizione. If you did not know, in a straight line, the car is rapido, as you're about to see. As it just leaves me for dead here. So we're going to have to fall in behind the Honda for now of Pilspanen. And let's see what we can do. Heading forward then. Oh my word, the Lexus behind. That was so close. So close. But Vastador avoids us. So fair play to that driver. Through we carry on then. So in that P10 position for now. Lots of positions up ahead. We can actually see P6. So the cursed position could be on. Maybe we could get further. Who knows? In towards the left-hander we go. And not quite. Hey, we're going jumping over sausages apparently. Don't do that. It's not very good for you. And it's not very good for the car either. Anyway, we're going to head in towards turn 1 once again. Remember, cut the inside here. And what can we do here? We normally go for the sneaky little run down the inside there. Not going to quite work this time. Honda covers it off very nicely indeed. And it's status quo for now in towards the braking zone then. Honda defends. I'm going to try around the outside, which isn't going to work when it's basically a 180-degree turn. 2 90-degree corners there. Oh, yeah, we stick in P10 for now. Through we go. Oh, the Honda's gone deep. Sorry, not deep. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. Hit those sausages. Up into the reverse curse then. P9 position for us in towards the braking zone. Honda having a little look there. Not going to quite work out. And we're going to keep this position there. Next up, we've got P. Brown. Brackets VR. Not sure whether they are racing in VR or not. Let's see. In towards the braking zone we go. Look how early on the brakes there. We had that with the other Lamborghini as well. And this is where I say a lot of people can improve is the braking. It's how I improved on the Assetto Corsa. The braking zones are one of the biggest areas. You know, it's all very good hitting the throttle pedal. But if you brake much later, you save so much time. Anyway. Let's have a look at this Lamborghini then. What can we do with this Lamborghini? In we go. And here, oh, close, close, close. As we continue towards the hairpin. I'm having a sneaky look down the inside. Not going to quite work out here. I'd have to go for the dive of all dives there. And we're not doing that for now. Anyway, we continue on. We can still see cars up ahead. So we've got some possibilities here. As we then head towards this last corner. Any places? No, nowhere to really go here. We are right behind the Lamborghini. What's the Lamborghini driver of Brown going to do then? They're sitting in the middle of the track at the moment. I look down the inside. Not going to quite work here. And we just back out of that for now. In towards the left we go. Oh, they hit the sausage a bit wrong there. So we're now going to look down the inside here. Unfortunately, I don't think they were aware that we were there. And unfortunately, we get hit. So the Honda looking to go around the outside then. And we're looking to try and defend this now. And we keep that position. So yeah, just a bit unfortunate there. The Lamborghini driver did not see us. But they've gone very, very tight into that corner. We'll take that then. Thank you very much. We'll take those every day of the week. Up into P8 then. But yeah, earlier on, I just don't think they saw that we went for that move. Obviously, it's just carrying the momentum through. Right, we've got an Aston Martin, a purple one up ahead here. Looking down the inside then. So this is obviously a lap later. We've caught up to this pack. And that's a lovely little dive there. We stop it on the apex beautifully. So all fair game with that dive. Remember, you can do fair dives. There's no harm in doing a dive. You're just going to make it fair. Do you hit the apex? Do you slow it enough down at the corner? If you do, fair game. You've got to be aware as a racing car, a racing driver, Whether it's sim or real life, if someone goes for the move, you sort of have to then give them the space. It's just one of those things. You just don't want to have to take full-on avoiding action because they've slanted into the corner at 3 billion miles an hour and there's no way they're going to get it stopped. As speaking of stopping, my word, we've got a slidey Audi there. Catches it beautifully. McLaren gets put off by that. Down the inside of the pink McLaren then. We'll take those of, who's that? That's Pontina. Thank you so much, mate. But that Audi, my word, it was full on 90 degrees sideways and catches it. Shout out to Veronesi for that one. Anyway, what can we do versus Veronesi? In towards the left, they defend that quite heavily there. And listen to the Audi. What the Audi R8, by the way, what a beautiful car. I love that car. I love it. I prefer Gen 1 over Gen 2, of course. Oh, okay. We're going for a dummy here. Round the outside. Look at this for a move and a half. In towards the left we go. Slight tap from the Audi there. We were clean alongside, though. What a move that is. We went for a little bit of a dummy and round the outside to try and capitalize on that. Beautiful little move, if I do say so myself. Now, Bmw M4 Gt3 up ahead. What can we do here with cars as we get very, very, very close? I get a bit of a oversteer, but getting that close. The car's like, I've got no downforce anymore. What do I do? Anyway, down the inside we go then. Little dive and a half. We stop it on the corner beautifully. Through the corner we go. And I have lowered the ride height here on the rear by 3mm for this race compared to the previous one. And oh my word, was it far more stable. I wish I'd done this in the league race, to be honest. But hey, there we go. We live and we learn. Very, very, very stable. And I would have driven probably a little bit better if I did this. Anyway, in towards the right-hander we go. I think you can do that corner in 4th gear, to be honest. I think I'm slowing the car down a little bit too much in that 3rd gear. But even so, we continue on out of that corner. And we advance a bit further on then. So we're in that pit window. And if you're wondering how we got into P3, somebody pit and we don't see him again, basically. That Hartman P14 at the moment. They were in P3, or fighting in P3 at the time. As we go into the pit, happy days indeed. But anyone spots anything? Yes, that's right. I forgot to turn damage off. Now, I'm about to take a 1.3 second penalty for no reason whatsoever other than being a pleb. That's 2 races I've been a pleb with now. I also increased the race fuel by 1 litre, and obviously I've got to add a litre here in terms of refueling. And when I saw the time, I was like, why is it 4 seconds? Oh, yes, I forgot to turn damage off. That's actually what I thought at the time. What a pleb is all I can say. Anyway, we catch up to number 41 here. So that means that the 41st driver in terms of competition races at the moment. And we did catch up to them here. So let's see what kind of race we can have with the BMW M4 Gt3. I keep wanting to say GT4, by the way. I have no idea why. We know it's an M4. And I made that mistake earlier on. Anyway, heading down towards this right-hander. Anyone notice the TV camera? My helmet, it is fluorescent pink. Of course it is. Of course. Anyway, through the right-hander we go then in towards the left. I did notice there that they hit the brakes on that second right-hander, which is unusual. Don't really do that. So I figured that was a weakness. So we see what we can do as we pass a back marker there. Berriere, thank you so much for letting us go there. Much appreciated as we get this corner wrong. I mentioned it earlier. One of my worst corners in terms of getting it right at Misano. 100%. But we've got 4 minutes, 40 seconds here to get P2. P1 is gone again. That was P1 from the previous race as well. So congratulations at Vinci. Hey, if we can get P2, that's 1 up from the last race. So that is our goal in this one then. So slipstream here with the BMW M4 up ahead. What can we do as we go through the first part? Remember, we've got this fast right in towards the braking zone for then a slightly slower right and then in towards the hairpin. And through we go and in towards the braking zone. And oh, we're gaining a lot here. And oh my word, we're getting a huge amount under the braking there of this driver up ahead. What can we do then? In towards this left-hander. Lift a little bit here because of the lower downforce that we will have being behind the car. We go a little bit deep there into that corner. That's for sure. We went very deep into that. We get a good run out the corner then. They go left. We go right then. And I figured they wouldn't give this up very easily. And trust me, they don't. So in here we go then. So we're trying to carry the momentum around the outside. Not going to quite work then. In towards the left we go. They slow it down very nicely. Give us space on the outside. We get the position. That's happy days for me. Up into P2 then. Can we keep this position as we head in towards this corner? Now, because I remember they braked here at the second part, I kind of figured I'd have this. So through the right-hander we go. You notice they slow down a lot more there. We keep this position. Through the left-hander we go. And we continue on out of that corner. And in fact, we continue to the end of the race where we get the P2. So not too shabby here at all. I was hoping for a few more races. However, because there weren't that many drivers racing at the time, I decided to stop after 2. That is it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it, folks. There are 2 videos there if you want to check them out. My logo's there if you want to subscribe. But as a little birthday gift to me, give it a like. Give it a like. It helps me out massively. It costs you nothing, and that's a lovely birthday present for me. That's it, though, for this video, folks. Thank you once again for watching, tuning in, and hopefully enjoying the video. And I hope to see you in another video or live stream very soon.